sometimes I'm finding it's helping if I take it and, which way you can see it better, take it and bend it just a little bit, just to kind of encourage it. I'm going to see it up here better. Take it and bend it down. So we'll try this again. There's the wavy side. So you can see the wavy side. See the wavy side right there. I'm going to put that up against the glass. And then I'll put this side, hopefully, in the hole. What else is hurting is that this wants to keep moving. Might have to go get a clamp. Yes, got it. And just play around with it. Sometimes I've had better luck when I put the wavy part on there first. Sometimes I've had better luck if I put the straight side in the hole first. So just play around with that. See what works best for you. But the stuff that I'm using, I decided to go with this Quad Clear Max. And what I've found, a couple of tips. A, dry fit it first. I didn't do that with one of the first ones and it wouldn't go in. And I was trying to fight the glue and it wasn't fun. So make sure you dry fit it first. I figured out that all I had to do was lift up one of the corners and then it would fit. So don't panic if your panes don't fit right away. So dry fit first, put on the glue, put the pane in, and then put your clips in. But, word of caution, these clips that are over here on the side, I didn't put those in on the first pane, because if I had, then they would have stuck out on this little hole here, and it would have been difficult for me to put in this pane. So I didn't put the side clips in, only the top and bottom. But now that both of these are in, I can put in the side clips. Interestingly enough, I do not see any holes on the side here. But I see another one over here. Yeah, I just tried to put the straight side in first. It's much better if you go sideways. Loosen this up a little bit. And this glue, it's so sticky. It's like really, and that's good obviously, but one up there, one down there, one over here. I'm gonna try to do, there's a hole for one right here. That one went in. Ah! Spoke too soon. I say that one went in easy. It wants to just spring right off. It's unfortunate that this one doesn't want to stay because it's on the part that moves. This whole window that moves. Alright. Let's do up here. like to put the bottom in first. Close it up. Push it all the way around. Try to make that caulking come out on the other side. Squish it. I'm not doing myself any favors. I'm having to lock this shut. Bend it first. Okay. Wiggly side up against the glass. Done. Okay, top one. Pre-bend. Ouch. Wiggly side up against the glass. Oh, I almost had it. Wiggly side against the glass. And there. Got it. And we're not going to do the sides. Not until we get this one in. Get out, fly. Get out, you dumb fly. Move. All right, I'll go get that other pane of glass. Bottom end first. See, it's getting caught. You can't see that. Dadgummit. Come here. It's getting caught right there. So it's a good thing I did a dry fit first rather than after the glue was on here. Let's see what I can do to get past that. I just had to cock it this way. So, time for this. I have this cut at 3/8 of an inch to give myself a nice big bead. Because I really want this stuff to squish out the front. You know, it's funny. Some of you are probably gonna think I should have glazed these, and honestly, I was gonna. I learned all about window glazing. Now, then there's all sorts of videos on that. That's for wood windows. So, I was all prepared to do it. And then I finally saw a few videos with steel windows, iron windows. And this is supposed to be how you do it. You just, they said silicone. But this stuff to me, I was counting on it and I'm right. It's got a lot more grab. So to get these panes cut, it wasn't that hard. I just did the interior measurements and subtracted an 1/8 of an inch. So for example, if this had been 12 1/8 inches from here to here, I wrote down 12 inches. And if they fit, I might have been able to get away with just a little bit less than that. I don't know, or just maybe my measuring was less accurate than I thought. These are just barely fitting in there, but I think the whole point was to get in there, so get them a little loose so you can maneuver them. So I have this in here now, and I'm just gonna go around and really try to get that stuff to squish out. And once again, I'm gonna give my disclaimer. I don't know if this is the right way you're supposed to do it or not. This is the best way I could find. There's not a whole lot of information out on this topic of replacing glass in a steel window frame. But, all right, time to bend the clips. But I know when I took the glass, when I made my order for glass and I told them what I was doing, when I had the glass company cut the glass for me, they even said, just silicone. Silicone caulking, I don't have to do anything else. I was like, really? That's it? So hopefully this will last. I will definitely tell you if it doesn't. I'm sure you probably have noticed that it's already starting to rust again. We've had an awful lot of rain here in Texas. But that isn't why it started rusting. It just made the problem happen faster. The best I can understand is, remember how I was saying I needed OSPO? Yeah, I need OSPO. So, but I really wanted to get this glass on here. Next weekend, I'll go get me some OSPO. I finally found some. Ace Hardware has it. So I will go to Ace Hardware and I will get some OSPO and wipe that on there and paint again. And we'll see how that goes. See, that one went so much better with the straight side in first. I don't get why sometimes it's one way and sometimes it's the other. All right, now I gotta go back over to this window and I gotta put on the side one here and another side one on the other side. After I wipe off my hands, they're so sticky. Ooh, I can feel the difference in here too. Used to that wind coming in here. Still, this is the curvy line and it's pointing towards the middle of the window, and this is the straight side. I'm gonna put this in. Hopefully, we can alternate it, and I'll put this one here this time. And that was another one where I put the straight side in first and the curvy side went right on. All right. One more left to do. I've got the door open to the tap room, so I don't have to keep opening it and shutting it. But boy. Okay, that's it for now. I'm gonna let this dry. I wanna come back and run another small bead here, just in case there was any gaps. And then I'm gonna go over to the other side and I'll run a little small bead around that. But I wanna wait for it to dry first and maybe clean it up a little bit. So here's what it looks like up close. And here's what it looks like all done. Bye!